it's Rebecca, and it's time for a little bit of shameless self-promotion, which I haven't done in a long while. And this is because I have written a book along with my friend Terry, and it is a poetry book called Lifelines, and here it is. And we're super excited about having put this together. It's a collection of poetry. I've written poetry for many, many years as a way of releasing emotion, dealing with depression, fighting the demons in my head. And Terry is a children's author. I have a couple of his books here. The Willy Grews there, that's his first book for children. And I also have a collection of his children's poetry, which is a very, very funny book. They're very silly, heads fall off and strange things happen, which is always good in a poem. And recently he started to write poetry that was more suited to adults. And as I've always written adult poetry, we decided to put a book together, and here it is. And it's, for me, it's poetry that I've written, like I say, dealing with depression, dealing with breakups from relationships or issues that I've had with people, or just general things that have helped me get through the bad times in life. I think that's generally why people write poetry, is to release these negative emotions and make something beautiful out of it. And that's what this is. I'm sure Terry won't mind me saying this, but he also suffers with depression. And I think a lot of artists and writers do, because there's so much going on in their heads that sometimes it's difficult to process it. And he's written some wonderful poems about depression and the darkness that kind of envelops us when we're feeling a bit lost in our heads. And I think mental health is something that we still shy away from, that it's not something that people are comfortable talking about. And so many people suffer with some mental health problem, but it can be overcome. And I think the more we talk about it and the more we share these things, the less likely people are to feel afraid or alone or scared. And I would hope that reading this, there are some funny ones in there. It's not all depression and negativity. Well, it's not even that anyway. It's a positive response to something negative that both Terry and I suffer with. So if you'd like to have a look at this book, I will put a little link down below in the description box to the Amazon pages where you can buy it. You can buy it in Amazon UK and Amazon America and Amazon probably all across the world. But it's called Lifelines, so just have a little search for that, and it's by me, Rebeccah Giltrow, and Terry Tarbox. And I'll put a link down below also to Terry's website, so you can have a look and see the other things that he gets up to and other bits and pieces that he writes. But I just wanted to share this with you because this is our first poetry sharing with the world, and I just hope people enjoy it. And it's not frightening poetry where you need to have a super high education to be able to understand it. This is just poetry for normal people, by normal people, about normal things. And I hope that somewhere in here you'll find something that you can connect to and something that you understand, and maybe even something that can help you get through a troubled time in your life. So here it is, something very, very pleasing to both Terry and I, and we hope that you enjoy it. So I will see you soon, and have a good day. Bye-bye.